my channel. I wanted to do a video today for those of you who are thinking about someone, a soulmate, a twin flame, a partner, a crush, but also maybe a family member, or a coworker, someone you're trying to suss out a little bit your connection with them, and just at this moment. This is a timeless reading. You can always come back and do it again or do it for a different person that you're thinking about. But this reading is basically to see what the energy is in your connection at this moment. That doesn't mean it can't change. Energy is always fluctuating. And this is just for right now. What I have are 4 piles, each one with a charm. I don't know how easy they are to see, but this is a little like angel wing. This one is an arrow. This is a silver dragon charm. And this one is a lotus flower. So take a moment and consider which pile you feel drawn to as you think about the person you have a question about. And then we'll get into the readings. Okay, so for my first group who chose the angel wing, this is your reading. Let's see. Got the 3 of staffs, the Countess of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. All right, so right away what we have are 2 cards with 3, which suggests a triangle of some kind. 3 people in the mix, either a person with 2 love interests or possibly 3 coworkers. This feels very platonic to me, at least at the moment. If you're hoping for something more, we'll see what the rest of the cards say. But right now it feels like this is like 3 friends or 3 coworkers, or coworkers and a boss, or 2 friends and someone who's a little more serious, like the Countess of Swords, which is in this deck the same as the Queen of Swords. She tends to be a little bit critical. She's usually gone through a lot in life, and that makes her a little more dour. She may have had like a divorce, or she might be a widow, or she just might have had to fight her way to the top. So like I'm getting really worky vibes here. Like this is a boss who's maybe bringing down the energy of something. Like maybe you want to date a coworker and the boss doesn't allow. I don't know. Let's see what else we have. Traveling, which is the same as the 8 of Wands. So here we have some wand energy, very fiery. Compromise. Okay, I'm starting to see what. Okay, so what this is somebody's moving faster than someone else, or someone is more adventurous, spontaneous, more willing to take risks than someone else. So there's a little bit of an imbalance here, and compromise is what needs to happen in order to get the project off the ground, or in order for you and this person to come together. One of you has to slow down and one of you needs to speed up. Somebody's going too fast and someone is putting the brakes on, and it's causing a little bit of disruption. It's not a bad thing necessarily. If this were like an entrepreneur situation, somebody being more cautious than someone else is a good thing. It's just that eventually you've got to meet in the middle for things to work. Let's see. Green, yeah, healing, growth. Yeah, see, I feel like this is a seed planting kind of thing, where the seeds have been planted and it's a matter of just tending to the situation, helping it grow, This is like, yeah, okay. So for this group, 2 color cards fell out. So I took both. Violet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is like, again, this is active energy, and this is a little bit slower. So enlightened, inspired, divine, wisdom, spirit. So somebody here is more thoughtful, and somebody here is more action oriented, and it's a good energy. There's a lot of potential to it. It's a matter of meeting in the middle to help it work out. And finally, oh yeah, spirituality. There you go. Look at the purple. Got purple and green here, purple and green here, purple here. Yeah, look. So there is a definite spiritual energy between you and this person. But there's also really good energy, like literal energy, like energetic connection. And it may seem like dissonance right now, but the truth is, it can all flow together. Compromise is going to be needed on both sides. Somebody's got to the active person in this pair needs to stop and think before they speak or act. And the person who's maybe all up in his or her own head needs to make some decisions and just take some action. Everybody's got to compromise for this to come together and work out. But it's really strong, good energy, a lot of good potential here. Really, really positive vibes that I'm getting. And I think you're in a good place with this person. Okay, group 2, my arrow group. All right, let's take a look at your cards for this connection. Temperance. Oh, okay. Balance, that's good. 6 of Swords. 5 of Coins. Okay. 5, 6. Okay, I get it. So, what started out as loss or regret or feeling unsupported, really the 5 of Coins, in my experience, is feeling unsupported. It's about feeling like no one's there to help you and support you, but that's because you're not really looking in the right place. And then the 6 of Swords is leaving behind a bad situation. And then Temperance is finding that balance, right? So the energy here that I'm getting is kind of, like I said, leaving a bad situation, one or both of you. If this is a relationship that's established, then this is about potentially separating. But it could be that you or this other person you're thinking of is leaving behind a bad situation and coming into a place of balance. And that's actually more the energy I'm feeling right now. That one or both of you has been through something where you feel alone, or they do, and eventually set their sights on a new horizon. So I'm sailing away from here. I mean, there may have been even a literal physical relocation involved, moving out of a cohabitation situation or something, but coming to balance. But this feels very individual right now. So let's see if there's anything about your connection. Oh, breakthrough. Yes, hello. And adventure. Okay, yes, this is definitely about moving past something, starting over, and coming to a, okay, so this is a general reading, so take what resonates, but you or they have left a bad situation or are leaving one, or have had a breakthrough in one where you felt unsupported and then came to a realization that you have more support than you thought you did. But in any case, you're starting fresh. You and they, place of balance, starting fresh. This is a long way around to say it's kind of like the Fool card. This is like, okay, clarity, fresh start, let's do this. Yeah. Aquamarine, flow. That's it. That's flexibility and flow. Like that starting, the traditional Six of Swords is the guy in the boat. He's sailing away. That's what this is. This is starting out on a new adventure, going with the flow, being open to whatever comes. Look at the flow of the cups in the Temperance card. Definitely, this is it's like a new start here. Adventure again. Oh my gosh, and it's blue. Okay, yes. Yeah, so this is, whoever this is about starting fresh, being open-minded. The connection here is all about that. It's all about being spontaneous. Don't pin any hopes to this, okay? I know it's hard not to. We tend to want to be attached to an outcome where you're like, oh, but this is what we want to have happen. No. The energy here is very fluid right now. If you start trying to control it, like you can't control this. This is a little bit controlled, but still, water is going to flow. It's going to do its thing. And you're being told that this energy right now is just go with it. See where it goes, see what happens, see where it takes you. Be flexible, go with the flow, just go out on that adventure and see what happens without thinking, oh, but this is what I want to have happen. Look, I've said it before, but being fixated on an outcome is the surest way to be disappointed in life. Just live in the moment, enjoy it, see where it takes you. This breakthrough, if you feel like you're not getting through to this person, it's coming. You just have to relax and go with it, and as opposed to trying to force it. Okay? The energy here is really, really good. So, but you need, I know it's like I say relax, and this does not look relaxing, adventure and breakthrough and all this stuff, but in order to have that adventure and that breakthrough, you actually need to just kind of, relax a bit and go with it, because this energy has like real potential, but you can't dictate it right now. It's too erratic. The energy between you and this person is strong and vital, and it's kind of like riding a wave. You're just gonna have to ride it out and see where you land right now, because there's no way to direct it. Okay, so good luck. Okay, dragon people, I love dragons. Let's see what the energy in your connection is right now. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, well, the Knight of Coins and the 10 of Coins. Okay, 9, 10. This feels like something is complete or concluded. Doesn't mean that it has to end. It just means that there's an end to a cycle here. There's been some enlightenment, or maybe even a withdrawal. Pentacles are slow moving energy. Very stable, steady, careful, patient. The energy in this connection, nothing is happening very fast. If you're hoping that it will, well, let's see, what do we have? Oh, letting go. Okay. Well, okay. Rebirth. Yeah, okay, so definitely the end of a cycle then. Look, 10 and 10. Letting go. 8, we've got 8, 9, 10. All right, yeah, so this energy is this is the conclusion of something. Not necessarily the relationship, but definitely a stage in it. You need to let go of something and maybe retreat to think things over, or they do. But this person is like I said, I feel like this is them, not you. Now, this is a general reading, so, you know, you may need to change things up a little for your personal circumstance. But this person is careful. They're not going to do anything in a hurry. They're not going to make hasty decisions. And you need to decide whether you're willing to wait it out or you need to let it go. I mean, this is you retreating to think it over, maybe just kind of release this person a little bit. Here, let's see. Oh, steel. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, look at the gray. Okay, so fortitude, perseverance, structure, permanence, and reinforcement. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is a card of something well built materially. These people are secure, like financially. They have like basically a legacy to leave their children, because they've been careful in building up what they have. And so that permanence is here. That reinforcement is here. This person, this is their goal. Their goal is to build something that will last, but to do that, they are going to take it very, very slow. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so this energy in this connection is super slow and very solid, but it is something that may also at the end of the day feel very restrictive, okay? Because it's built so strong that if you are the kind of person who wants to go out and get crazy or be spontaneous, this is not going to work for you. And that's something that you have to decide. That's what these cards are saying. They're saying, look, solid. And if that's what you want, you've got it. Okay? This is solid connection. You know, but, and this just like came to me in a family situation. If you're asking about family, it may be that you feel trapped, and that in order to be yourself, in order to go out and have the life you want, you're going to have to let go of some of what your family has built around you. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm hearing. Okay, so yeah, if you are asking about a family member or something like that, it's like your family has established, or very traditional, very conservative maybe, or just super like cautious, insular, you know, like, and in order to go out and be who you want to be and achieve the things you want to achieve, you may have to let go of some of that. You may have to turn down an inheritance. You may have to, yeah. But again, this is a general reading. So in any case, whoever you're dealing with here, is either established or very much working towards being established. And your like relationship to them, you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to be part of that, or a little bit more wild, a little bit more lion. Because this is a very strong like foundation. This is a very like rooted energy in this connection. It may be a past life connection even that you're finding it hard to escape. But you have to decide whether or not you want to stay rooted in it, because there's a chance that to get what you want and to start over, you're going to need to let go. And that's going to be hard to do, I won't lie, because this is so incredibly solid and so incredibly strongly built. It'll be like the tower. You'll either need a lightning strike to just bring it down, or you're going to have to start bringing it down brick by brick, just asserting yourself a little at a time over time, until you find a little more breathing room and a way to get out. Yeah. So this is a tough one. This is complicated. This is not easy by any means. But it's really, it comes down to deciding how secure you want to feel and whether or not that security is actually stifling you, and keeping you from having what you want. Okay, Lotus group. Let's see what the cards have to say. We've got the Countess of Staffs. That's the same as the Queen of Wands, the Two of Coins, okay, and the Two of Cups. All right. So good pairing up energy here. If this is happens to be a partnership love type reading for you. What we have are, definitely some affection, an exchange of emotions and feeling. And with the Queen of Wands, you or they very possibly, enthusiastic about this relationship. A lot of energy, passion. Maybe this is a creative duo, and this person has a lot of great ideas. But this Two of Coins in the middle, as I was saying to the last group, Pentacles are slower moving. The Two of Coins is traditionally about juggling. So there may be in this, even though there's a certain amount of enthusiasm and you guys seem to be well suited, it may be that one of you is having a hard time finding time balancing this relationship with other obligations like work or school or something like that. And that may be slowing things down a bit. Totality. This is the same as the Five of Wands. Existence. Okay. Oh, interesting. Look at how this mirrors the Lotus here. This is the same as the Magician, by the way. Okay, so some conflict. Again, I think that's what I'm getting here. What I'm sensing is there's a little bit of chaos involved in the fact that somebody's trying to do too much with too little. Somebody's trying to split their time too many different ways, or there's arguments about how and when you can get together and see each other. And yeah. And then this is about just being. You have all the tools. You have all the ability to work it out if you really want to. This is look at the difference between this very active card and trying to catch hands and trying to meet versus just, even though you're alone, just sitting stargazing, being, existing. Yeah, this is like the Two of Coins, like this, you know, very conflicting energy here. Very, very, you know, red and blue. Red and blue. Look, I mean, there's a desire to just be together, maybe even a desire for alone time. And yet, just as much passion. I mean, you know, these wands, it's, let's salmon. Okay, yeah, look at, look at this. Divinely provided, sacred supply, foster mother, overcoming limits, reaching a goal. Overcoming limits, reaching a goal. That's what this card says to me. They're, look at them reach for each other. These people want to be together. You and this person want to be together. But there are limits to overcome. It's not going to be easy to do. It's not going to be easy to please both of you all the time. One of you apparently is an introvert and really does need to recharge alone periodically. The other person maybe is like pushing to be together more and more and more. I want more time with you. I never see you. I don't see you enough. And the other one's like, just give me a minute. Like, I need some time to just recharge my batteries alone. Okay? Perseverance. There you go. That about sums it up. It's on this card. Oh, I guess it's just a little bit. All right. Well, anyway. So, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, look at the green. Look at the red. This is very, like, ugh. The energy is very conflicted in this connection right now. One of you wants more time together, very into it. The other one is into it. You might be thinking this person doesn't like me as much as I like them, or, you know, or whatever. They do, but they're the kind of person who needs downtime to themselves, and you've got to kind of stick it out. Okay? It maybe you're the one, you're feeling pressured by this person. They're like calling you constantly, you know, like, oh, when can we hang out? When can we, you know, and you need to establish your boundaries now. Okay? Don't give in too much to those demands if they're the ones demanding more time with you, because you're setting a bad precedent, and then they'll think, well, you know, anytime I want to see them, I can see them, because they always, you know, they always say yes. You need to set boundaries. This person's into you, you're into them, but one or both of you need to decide how you're going to prioritize your time, right? Like this, you know, there's just a lot going on for both of you possibly, and you got to figure out, like, you're both on different trapeze here, and you've got to figure out how you're going to come together and win, and set your boundaries with one another, because especially if this is a fairly fresh relationship, there's a tendency to want to be joined at the hip as much as possible. You're in that honeymoon period. But it's important to be clear now about your needs, either to be alone or to have enough time together, because when that honeymoon period ends, if one of you starts to retreat and say, well, no, I need more time to myself, the other one's going to panic and freak out. Okay? Don't do that. Just be clear. I mean, there's no wrong in saying, look, I'm the kind of person who needs some downtime. I need to go, like, just be alone for a little bit, recharge, so that I can come back and catch you. If I'm not getting enough sleep, if I'm not getting enough time to myself, I'm going to drop you when you reach for me on the trapeze, okay? So yeah, but this has staying power so long as you can find that happy medium, that balance. This is kind of similar to the first reading, actually, a little bit. Not exactly the same, but similar. Yeah, because this is, I mean, it's divinely provided. Like, a foster, you know, this person cares for you. Foster mother is somebody who took someone into their home out of love, not because they had to. And so this is not this, I mean, this is true affection. There's true affection here. It's just that one of you tends to be a little more pushy than the other, and it's about setting those boundaries, finding that happy medium between you. That's the connection at the moment, though.